Ladies and gentlemen, I have a whole speech prepared, but before we get to that, I've been doing an extensive, lengthy quest chain. Easily the longest of all the loyalty quests I've done thus far, and it's actually woven in and out of other quests that are not the loyalty quest. This is Drax' loyalty quest. This whole time, it's been weaving around this story about these pirates and corrupt local officials and the kind of thing that would normally be the kind of thing that I'd like. And the thing that I'm like, sweet, that's awesome. There's one thing that's been in the back of my mind, literally this entire quest, though. See, there's this one dude on the Nexus who is basically the one orchestrating this entire affair. And the consequence, the goal of the effort was to ensure that the Krogans would not have the ability to propagate. Now, I'm not really sure exactly how they describe that, or indeed how that works at all. But I've been like, okay, we're finally going to go confront the evidence, we're finally going to go confront the guy, and then we will know the truth about why exactly this guy does this. And I'm building this up because I have no idea what's going to happen. Either he's going to give a satisfactory answer or not, and I guess we'll find out in a moment. Wait, what? That's...
I want to see this.
God damn it. Did I just accidentally close it? There we go, okay. Okay, so that was Aron, a smuggler exile warlord, who I just killed the crap out of. Blackmailing the politician. So no motivation there yet.
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
Come on.
We've got everything we need on Spender.
I've been waiting for this moment for nearly a year. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go confront Spender.
Be nice to bring his head back to Morda on a pike. You know, as a gift.
Morda is the leader of the Krogans on the Krogan-settled world, which we never even saw as part of the main plot. In fact, there are no less than 3 and possibly 4 different worlds that are completely untouched by the main plot. Like, literally, you never even have to land on them. Kind of a situation. But anyways. Yeah, okay.
I'm seriously tempted to let you do that.
You better not be joking, because I absolutely will.
I didn't have a choice. Aron said they'd kill me.
You helped the mutineers, Spender. That was a choice
Drac,
right there.
what are you doing?
All you had to do was ask for help. Instead, you put everyone else at risk to save yourself.
Please, incriminate yourself further. Tell us everything they made you do.
What do you know, Pathfinder? You weren't there during the mutiny.
You're done now, buddy, and with any luck, they'll give you to me.
Everything the Pathfinder's saying is true. Here's the proof.
A scrambler packed with logs and credit transfers to exiles.
This has been going on since the mutiny. He's been altering files, stealing supplies, communicating with them.
This is a massive security breach. I can't even begin to fathom the damage he's responsible for.
Like your hands are clean, Kandros? We all wanted the Krogan gone. I just made it easier. The exiles think I work for them, just like you think I work for you. That's what real politics looks like.
Right under our noses. God damn it, Spender!
So, apparently, he did it because he wanted to get rid of the Krogan. That was his big motive for all this. Whatever. I'm really tempted to blame Addison for this because I hate her. But that's my reasoning. You guys haven't seen all the crap I've been digging up on Spender. Spender is a slime ball. Not at the level of Rendon Howe, but he's definitely reading the same cliff notes, if you follow me. So, I think I'll blame Addison.
The Krogan are gone. Spender forced their hand. And you let him do it.
Damn it. Damn it! You brought it to me, Pathfinder. I should have acted then, but Tan wouldn't shut up about the Krogan.
You're getting a chance to fix this now.
Let's start with taking our side when my clan tries to negotiate a better deal with Tam. You need us, and frankly, we need you.
You're right. I'll back you up. We'll do it right this time.
Can I still execute Spender?
So, what about him?
What, seriously? Exile or jail? Kill the guy! Freaking murder him! Okay, again, this guy has been directly responsible for a lot of very unpleasant, horrible things without remorse or pity. He is like the worst possible example of a politician, and we don't have the option to shoot him? I could kill the frickin' leader of the Rakoan assholes, the renegade group of the Angara, but I can't kill this guy? You know what?
Kick him off the station. Let his friends out there deal with him.
What? No, you can't do that. They'll kill me.
Good.
Your pirate friends are the least of your worries.
I hope you die. God.
Thanks, Ryder. You have no idea how glad I am this business is settled.
I mean, this has been one of the closest things to an actual satisfactory, enjoyable side quest in the entire game, and for it to end like that? What? What? Who? Where's it? What? Oh, you. Yeah, what's up?
What is it?
Well, you're out there, facing the Ket. We hear only rumors making them out to be monsters. Maybe they just don't understand us. Do you think peace could ever be possible?
Nope.
The Ket seem set in their ways.
So it would be up to us to change?
If they have their way, they'll change us into them. That's what they do.
Oh, I see. We must continue the fight then. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Is anybody ready to do multiplayer, by the way, before I start my speech? I do have a speech ready. See, I was thinking about the review I'm going to be throwing together for this probably tomorrow, and I want that to go live this Wednesday. You know, non-spoilery kind of review thing. And I realized that I'm going to do it differently than my normal thing. A normal review where I talk about here's this and here's that and here's this, because ultimately I could describe this game very, very simply. Shut up. This game is average. Now, I know I've already said this, but there's another thing to be added onto this, because here's the thing. I did a lot of loyalty missions and planetary primary missions last night. I stayed up way late, till like midnight, and then I got up early this morning and started doing it again, and I really wanted to push through all that side content, because there's one thing that people kept saying over and over. It's like, you didn't do all the loyalty missions. You didn't do all the loyalty missions. How can you judge this game's story if you haven't done all the loyalty missions? Well, I've done all the loyalty missions. And a lot of the planetary primaries, where you go and, you know, make a planet habitable and help the locals and all that fun stuff. Like we did with Eos, for example. And you'll notice I haven't given any more pluses or minuses to the story. And that's on purpose. I think the one that really helps to hammer this point in more than anything else is Vetras, the Turian woman. Because her quest had, like... I mentioned earlier the concept of Cliff Notes. A lot of the quests felt like Cliff Note quests to me. Like someone was like, okay... Like someone outlined what the quest story arc would be for the character arcs and the dynamics and how they interact with each other, and then never fleshed that out. It was just the outline. Because it's like, all right, here's Vetra, and then, oh, we've got to go help her sis because she's found these smugglers. Okay, we found the smugglers, but now we're trapped? Okay, no problem. Oh my god, you're killing people, that's so horrible. No, it's okay, killing people's okay now. Like, it was literally just jumping from point to point with absolutely nothing bridging them whatsoever. And I'm just sitting here like, utterly and completely uninvested. And then there's a moment where there's this, again, Vetra's mission, where there's this random exile, smuggler, pirate, generic bandit lady. And I don't even know her freaking name, it doesn't matter. She's one of the bandit lords, of which there are many. And she's like, I've got Sid, that's Vetra's sister, I've got Sid hostage with a grenade. And then you can disarm her and get Sid to safety. And then she says a line, which I'm going to say to you in the same tone that she did. Enough with those bastards. Kill them. Kill them all. And I remember that moment was like an epiphany for me. Because the whole buildup of the story has been how this person has this huge grudge against Vetra. And has been set up this whole bait just for her and has hated her ever since, even before they got on the Ark. So this is like this big personal, from hell's heart I stab at thee, kind of a moment. And she finally has this moment to finally attack us with her troops right there, and she says it just like that. It was pitiable, I think is the word I want to use there. You know? It was Cliff Notes. It was average. It wasn't bad. The whole quest wasn't bad. In fact, I'm actually going to give a plus to gameplay, because a lot of the loyalty missions had some interesting and fun gameplay elements, and it was fun to go through them, so plus to gameplay. But the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, okay, the only one that had, like there was one that I was like, oh my god, it's building up to the point where it might actually have some real drama. It was Jaul's loyalty mission, which was dealing with the Rakoran, or whatever they are, the renegade Angarans. And I'm like, oh my god, this is it. There'll be a big moment. And again, it was Cliff Notes. It's like, there's literally, this is not a joke or an exaggeration. There's a character who is one of his sisters who says, we must be loyal to the cause, and then shoots her brother in the back, almost point blank. It's like a couple feet away. And then freaks out, and then says, no, I've decided to come back home. No pause in between those events. Now, I shouldn't say that. No events in between those events related to her. Like, we go and fight a bunch of dudes, and then she comes back and says, yeah, I'm sorry. I've seen the light. I'm coming back. Yeah. And that brings me to my final conclusion, and I'll be saying this again during the non-spoiler review that'll be going live this Wednesday, hopefully. This game is not bad. A lot of people have been bashing the hell out of this game, and hating on it, and raging on it, and I do think a lot of people, most notably the reviewers who are actually more professional and make more money than I do, are going overboard with it. I think that they're looking into it and just tearing into it because that's kind of what they do. And that's kind of how that sort of negativity feels. I do understand it is a Mass Effect game, and to be blunt, we expect more from a Mass Effect game. And to be equally blunt, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with expecting a Mass Effect game to be great. Not good, great. It's the same reason I don't think there's anything wrong with expecting a Final Fantasy to be great, or a Kingdom Hearts to be great, or a Zelda to be great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that kind of automatic bias walking in. But I do think that this is not a bad game. I don't think it's a terrible game. I don't think it's an awful game. And I think that the people who are crapping all over it are just over-exaggerating. However, I have a backlog, like 200 games large at this point. And there are plenty of other new games coming out. Lots of new titles. Some of them are new IP. Some of them are recurring from existing franchises, and I'm very excited about a lot of them. And if I have to make a choice between playing some new game that's interesting or exciting, or this average game that takes forever, that's a no-brainer for me. And that's why ultimately I can't actually recommend this game. It is at best a sale buy. Because it's average, and there's better than average out there now. We're no longer at the point in our lives, in video game history, in the concept of how the industry of video games have moved forward. We no longer have to simply accept average. And that's what this is. However, there's one thing I haven't tested yet, which is why I haven't tallied up the score yet. And that would be multiplayer. Yeah, on the negative 10 to 10 scale, this game would be a 0 if you were to ask me that right now. Actually, no, I could just jump to multiplayer. So let's figure out how this works, shall we? I haven't even touched this. I wouldn't spend $30 on this game, I'll tell you that much right now. What about the Turian arc? I mean, it was there. It was kind of like the Asarian arc. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Honestly, I can't think of any given story moment that really, really goes out there for me. You know what I mean? And again, I hate to compare this game to Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 3, for all its many flaws, had story moments that I think back on, I was like, oh, that was awesome! I actually can't think of any story moments in this game at all, having now done lots and lots of side and loyalty missions, and of course having done the whole main quest where I went back and was like, oh, that was awesome. None. I can't think of any. There's stuff that were positives. Kind of stretching it to make it happen, but yeah. Okay, so how do we do this? What can we play as? Soldier, Vanguard, Adept, Engineer, Sentinel, Infiltrator. Why are they all human? I can't play Krogan because I haven't bought them yet. I can't play Asari. Why would I want to play Asari? They're so ugly in this one. I'm sorry, I like to look cool, okay? Sticky grenade, cloak, incinerate, throw, barricade. And these are some weird abilities. Let's go ahead and try Sentinel. Why not? 2 points. Let's put those into energy drain. And that's it. Custom, random. We'll start bronze because I have no idea what I'm doing. Random, private, create match. Now I need to go ahead and go live on Origin, which I'm going to do. As soon as I remember how to do that. This button? No. How do I... hang on, I need to figure out how to go live on Origin. There we go. Found it. Found it. Oh, apparently I was live. What the hell? Well, whatever. How do I invite people? You must enable Origin overlay to use this feature. Okay. How about I just do this? Invite Brigwin. And I'm just going to go down the list. Invite Equalitas, invite Permeus. There, let's see if that works. Apparently that's working, so that's nice. That did make me chuckle, Golveg. I'll admit it. Go hit yes, guys. Permeus got in and looks insane. He's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Can I customize myself right now? Nope. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, wait, no, I can customize myself, I think.
I'm that color because of being able to be
Jesus
seen.
Christ. Hang on. I gotta turn off sound. I don't... God damn it. Not yet, Safari, but after I'm done with the multiplayer, I will be done rating this game. I have done a lot of side content. The only things I haven't done is I haven't finished the Krogan world, and I haven't finished the Moon world. And I've got a couple things left on the Frost world, and that's it. Yes, Permeus is British. But really, I don't have a voice chat option? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Really? I don't have voice chat as an option. Oh, here we go, okay. It says... Well, that's interesting, because that says VoIP is disabled, and yet I clearly heard Permeus a second over. I'd rather have the power to just mute them, Zoan. I mean, that's something that would, you know, to be blunt, would be considered a negative if you don't have the ability to just mute the VoIP in general. I'm very confused by that. Wow. So I have to mute people individually. Really? Game? Really? This close to giving another negative to that, because that is bullcrap. Doesn't stop it from being bullcrap, Traffin. Whatever. Alright, custom match, blah 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 blah. Private, enemy around, blah, 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 blah. Alright, while we're here, hang on. So I'm not gonna use, well, yeah, okay, we'll just try it, why not? Hang on, can't I change, like... There we go. We should be in red squad. There we go. Perfect. Okay, mute. Mute player. Mute player. Permeus, get back in here. Invite game. There's Permeus. Mute player. No, mute player. Mute player. It would be nice if there was an indication that they were muted, other than the button at the bottom. But whatever. I am ready upped. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Do I? Of course I have you on Origin, Eric. Man, I will have to take your word on that one, Grey Wolf. So, let's see if we can manage a bronze mission, shall we? With a class I've never played before. Okay, so I've got the Avenger and the Vanguard. I've got some ability, which I don't know what it is.
We need to secure this position.
Barrier.
Be ready.
And pretty sure the last one's Brave. Okay. Ooh. My weapons do not do the damage I'm used to them doing. Ow.
My shield failed?
What? Oh, God!
Teammate injured.
Okay. I'm dead. Is there a space thing? No, there's no space thing. There's just
I'm
a timer.
grateful.
Okay. Oh god. I don't even know what my abilities are.
My shield failed?
God, this thing is such a pea shooter! Alright, I don't have the sword equipped either. Oh, sure, now they highlight them. Why couldn't you have highlighted them before, when I was trying to figure out where they were? Yeah, a shotgun, which isn't going to help me in this particular instance. Seriously, you see that outline? That is exactly what I want in the game at all times. Or, like, even the thing they did in Mass Effect 3 would be great. So why don't they do that? I've been debating giving a negative to the lack of UI heads up for enemy positioning, like this entire game, and I think I might finally do that for the multiplayer.
Enemies incoming.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and try the shotgun. I don't even know what shotgun this is. What's a radar? Don't be silly. I don't need any of that. It's too video gamey. Well, they are wrong, Zoan. And keep your passive-aggressive insults to yourself, Zoan. I'm really not in the mood this morning. This game's been pissing me off enough as is. I'm no longer willing to be kind or give this game any credence whatsoever. No, Bragon, I'm coming. That's the wrong button. God, tier 1 are just terrible. I'm guessing someone got Bragon because I don't see her anymore. Meh.
I'm reading a flatline.
Yeah, I know. We actually had the ability to get out of the insta-kill here, instead of the other insta-kills where it just kills you.
Thanks.
Okay, I've decided the shotgun is worse than the Avenger. That's the shotgun still.
They're firing.
3 more to go.
I wonder, is there a way to import anything of my single-player setup into this? Honest question. Now, one thing that I kind of have some hope for,
Keep it up.
we'll see, I guess, is that the possibility of combos might be better in this game. As in, literally, you play a class that sets up, another player plays a class that brings the hammer down, kind of a situation.
Genetic surveying devices in your area. Let's find and disable them.
That's probably another one of those things, the Deacon, where they're like, oh god, people really hated how single-player relied on multiplayer, so they just got rid of it entirely. Which, I mean, fair enough. I actually do agree with that situation, that decision. God, this is a terrible gun. Note to self, figure out how to get better guns as soon as I get out of this menu. Or out of this match, I should say. Damn it. Still didn't get here before him. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I don't know, Dakota. I mean, I didn't see any in the single player, but that doesn't mean there isn't one.
Hang in there, Apex.
How are my shields down?
How are my shields down? Really, lady? Oh god, if the only way to unlock stuff is frickin' crates. Oh, jeez. Full auto looks like one. I guess I'm just kind of automatically doing triple. Without really meaning to.
Enemy devices are still active, Apex.
Yes, I know. You gonna let me... Oh, someone else is doing it. I couldn't see you there!
All enemy devices are now offline.
Ooh.
Relay. Go get them.
Okay, I guess I'll just shoot you!
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
I barely touched Inquisition's multiplayer. I found it very unfun. Other than the fact that the hopping dwarves are awesome. But the actual gameplay was not enjoyable. Yeah, I'm not liking this particular skill loadout, if I'm honest. You don't need to sound shocked every time your shields run out, lady. It's okay, I swear.
They're firing.
Right! Gargantuan cooldowns. Because I have a second gun on. I gotta be honest, I'm with, I think it was Deacon, who mentioned the aggravation with the fact that you can't go above 100% for the cooldown times thing. I mean, that was a valid strategy in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, which is completely gone in this one. At least I think it is. I should double check that after this mission, just to make 100% sure. Oh god.
How are my shields down?
Guys, how are my shields down?
Ammo, please. No shields? How?
No shields? Ow! I'm sorry. It's... I keep wanting to charge, which is the 2 button.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. All clear for now.
Alright.
Enemies incoming.
I also feel weird playing a character who effectively has no defensive abilities, and yet... Oh, jeez. It's a frickin' dude. It's a dude.
Destroyer.
What? Oh, God. Apparently I can't drop a barrier right now, because I'm out of ammo for barriers. There we go.
It's safe. My shield failed?
Guys, my shields failed? My goodness. I'm confused by this. Yeah, this is not doing anything for me, this class. I was kind of hoping to use the multiplayer to try out different classes, but what the hell?
No shields out.
Oh, shields! Ow! Yes, and I saw for myself, of course. Oh, the mobility is great. I mean, hell, I've never had any complaints about the mobility.
That's a destroyer.
Whoop, wrong button.
No shields out.
Probably because I just jumped off a cliff unintentionally. Come on, there you go. For the record, I'm not enthused about the StarCraft thing. I can explain why if you really want me to. I just figured, it kind of speaks for itself. Ah, who's shooting me?
Can I get more ammo?
Squad member down.
I keep hitting 2,
Squad member down.
which is charge in my mind. And, as you might imagine, I don't have charge. That's my fault. I'm just being an idiot. Thank you.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful. Can't you tell by how grateful my tone is? I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I'm very grateful that you saved my life. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Teammate injured. On my way.
Coming, Gregwin. Except someone else will get there before me.
Get cover. My shield's down.
How are my shields down? That's a destroyer. Okay, so, this is the face of grateful. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I need to save my number 3 thing for when other people do the biotic thing, because I noticed I can combo off of that. With great gratitude, I am thankful that you saved my life.
We detected mission critical data. Find the location and upload the intel.
Oh, this is neat. Having to hold 3 positions at the same time.
My shields failed?
Actually, in other words, having to split up the group. I like that. That's kind of neat. Okay, so let's talk about why I'm not even remotely enthused about the StarCraft. Well, I shouldn't say not remotely. I mean, it's neat. I'm glad they're doing it, but it also pretty much 100% guarantees that we will never get a proper remake of StarCraft now. And that's why I'm sad about it. Because they are correctly and accurately labeling it a remaster, which is exactly what it is.
Fragment upload.
It is a remaster. And, I mean, first of all, I'm not particularly enthused about remasters to begin with, because it's basically just a modern port,
Hang in there, Apex.
and there's not exactly any new, features or anything,
They're firing.
which make it particularly exciting. But, yeah, oh god! Oh god!
I'm reading a flat line.
I get the barrier down right in front of my corpse. I don't have any metagel. I just
I
noticed.
appreciate it.
I appreciate this. This hurts you, Shepard. Oh god, there's 2 destroyers. Okay, anyways, what the hell is it? Oh yeah, so yeah, the fact that they're doing a remaster and putting the effort into that pretty much guarantees that they're not doing a proper remake. No overhaul of the missions to update them, no revamping of the story, no fixing any of the gameplay issues, like command keys or, pathfinding issues, cough dragoons. None of that. Not happening now, because it's purely a remaster. Now, I'm not saying a remaster is necessarily a bad thing. I'm just sad because it pretty much means I'll never get what I want. Oh! I couldn't even move. I was stun locked. And that
Good
sucks.
job, Apex.
So, the end.
Hang in there,
Grateful.
Apex.
So, that's why I'm not enthused, and why I'm actually kind of sad about the StarCraft remaster.
Get cover.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
If they do darker, well, that would make it much closer to being a proper remake. But everything I've seen thus far is not. That's not true. Yeah, what Takoida is saying is pretty much the accurate statement there. They already have the engine ready to go for a proper remake. It's the engine they used for Heroes of the Storm as well. It's a very modular, very fun, very awesome
Time
engine.
to go.
So,
Get to the extraction site.
okay. Alright, only 7 in this one. Camp the extraction zone, especially with... My shields failed? God damn it. Ah!
Get safe.
I'm sure that's exactly... God damn it, I'm about to die. I'm sure the purest argument is exactly why they made such a major point in the marketing of being like, oh, the gameplay is exactly the same as the original. Because otherwise those people would be upset. I mean,
Member down.
it's nice that they're doing modern, multiplayer support. That's neat. I'm happy for that. But, eh. It's okay, leave me to die!
Grateful.
I'm grateful! Why am I out of... Whatever. Time to retreat. Not that I saw, Tigzar.
Gets it done. Come on home.
How much they charge for it is also going to be relevant. Of course, for those of you not aware, the original StarCraft and Brood War are now free, as in free, but not the remaster. So that was bronze, which I sucked at. Ugh. Need to try someone else, I think. Yeah, I was dead last on that mission. Alright, what else we got here? So we've got... I could try a soldier. Charge Nova Shockwave, so that's your typical Vanguard. Singularity Pole Shockwave, typical Adept. Cryo Turret Overload. Eh. Oh, I thought... Okay, apparently... That actually explains something. Apparently my third key was Energy Drain. I completely mistook that, and I thought I actually had Overload as my number 3 key, so that explains why it wasn't working quite how I wanted it to, in several circumstances. Incinerate, Tactical Cloak... Let's try a soldier. Whoa, no, the soldier. That guy. That one. Hang on. Gotta make sure it's nice and obvious to see me. What is this? Oh, I have some points to charge. Concussive shot. And that's it. Okay. Make it really obvious that it's me. I'm purple, dot-em dee, dot-em die. Oh, god damn it, don't do this crap again. Meh, that'll do. Actually, hang on. Weapon loadout. So what have I got? The event. Do I have anything other than the Avenger? Anything else? Anything other than the Avenger? Okay, I do, actually. I have the Viper. And the Predator. Oh my god. Well, let's try it. Why not? Hang on. So I have 2,000 bucks. So that's 5 items or characters, 1 uncommon, chance for rare. 1 rare, chance for ultra rare. 2 rare, chance for ultra rare. So I need 100,000 to get my first pack. Okay. Let's do it. I'm ready up. Yeah, I do too, Anthony. They're also really irritating to control. I didn't... Hang on. Oh, I do have... Hang on. I have a loyalty pack from Honing Inquisition. Okay. Which I get... Blink! 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 And blink! Yeah! Ah, Chipotle. Oh. Okay.
This one's set. Clear the area and lock it down. Hostiles en route. Get to cover.
Wait, what's my number 2 ability? Can I check that in mid-mission? It looks like it's an ammo ability, which apparently only lasts for a certain period of time. Which is interesting. Guys, I lost my shields. You know what that reminds me of? I just realized. Anybody ever play Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2? Reloading. I'm reloading. 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 I'm reloading. 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 I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
I'm reloading. 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 Reloading.
Enemies headed your way.
And as much as I absolutely love Left 4 Dead 2, that used to drive me crazy. God damn it.
Watch your six.
Grabbing some pills. Got some pills here. Okay, this gun is not bad. It's a little limited because it's a sniper rifle, but at least it's functional. I can't see anything. Sorry. So all of a sudden we're playing the orcs in the 2 towers here.
Watch your six.
Damn it! I should have gone for the headshot.
Lock my shield.
Yes, the infamous butt shot. Ah, good. Looks like headshots do more damage.
Three left. Go get them. Get to cover.
to self. Concussive can complete a combo. So I'm having more fun with this guy than I did the other class. That's nice. Might just because of the new gun loadout, too. I don't know.
We've located data sources. Get them uploaded before we lose the connection.
If you like.
It's a good question. I don't know. I should save those.
Data transfer complete. Nearly through.
Oh god. I don't know, Tigzer. I mean, as I mentioned before, I've heard many different theories as to who and what the Entwives are. And if I'm not mistaken, we don't have a 100% accurate answer as to what the Entwives were. Oh god, who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? No, whatever.
Upload complete. Good job, Apex. Almost done.
Apex for the win. Together, we will kill everything in this cluster that is not us. You know, considering how many thousands of people we've killed in these games, or in this game, I should say, in these missions, whatever, you know what I mean. It's a little weird to think about. I mean, we don't have infinite numbers, and we kind of like we do back home, you know. There's a finite number of people in the Andromeda galaxy. No, I know, Tigzar. Like I said, I've heard many, many different theories.
Hostiles en route.
I've also heard the theory that they're just gone, that we will never that we never saw them in the Tolkien works because they were never there.
Watch your six.
Well, that's true for a lot of things, Eric. I mean,
Lock
come
my
on.
shield.
So I feel like I'm doing better, but I bet I'm still going to get fourth here.
Three left. Go get them. Good. Stay sharp.
Surrender and die. I like that. I'm going to use that in the future. No, Magister.
Clear out.
Thank God for that. I would not play this if it was PvP at all. I would just straight up refuse. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to there being PvP. Let me make that statement more clear. But I wouldn't do it. Oh god, mech. Those mechs are such a pain in single player, by the way. Oh, crap. They shot me. I don't know how, but they shot me.
I owe you.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, crap.
Incoming.
I know, right, Anthony? I wonder what our FPS is like in here.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. That hurt them. Be ready. We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's
Really,
take them
Venters? Because I never did that back in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. Of course, you know, I was skill-focused in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer.
out. Target down.
There should be like a hotkey for like, set up a combo on this guy! You know, just something generic I could hit like C or Z. Like you can in single player, you know? And like set Z for set up a combo and C for complete a combo, and that way you can just have really quick communication with your fellow players. I mean, it's even using buttons they're already used to using in single player. If they've been doing that, of course. Krogans have lots of
Still
health.
tracking a target.
God, that melee swing is really hard to aim. It's like you gotta lunge forward with that. Ugh!
Target down.
Oh, that's what happened with Mass Effect 3, Eric. I literally uninstalled Mass Effect 3 for the last time. And then they were like, hey, here's a bunch of new multiplayer stuff. Over the course of like the next month.
Squad member down. Squad member down.
Whoa! That... okay. I'll just die here. Don't mind me.
I owe you. Low on ammo.
You got them all.
We did? 'Cause that doesn't feel like we got them all.
Shield down.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Teammate injured.
Melee fest! No, Venters. I mean, this isn't exactly unfun, but
Thanks for having my back.
I don't think I could ever recommend a game, a $60 game, unless you're going to be playing the multiplayer a
Great
lot.
shooting.
Yeah. On sale? Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
Oh god. Oh wait, no, that's to my left. Ah! Ah! Him. Hi. Oh, Jesus Christ. That looked funny to whoever was behind me. Probably quite a bit, Zawan, because that's how that usually happens. Lots and lots of money being burnt on marketing. Way more than you should. I'm not saying marketing shouldn't get a budget, I'm just saying a lot of companies just burn money on marketing. That's been fairly common for many years at this point. Hello, Power Froga. apparently cannot aim this to save my life. More or less, literally.
Squad member down.
Uh-oh.
Incoming fire!
Probably not Dark Souls. In fact, actually, I guarantee you I wouldn't. Because it would be just a remaster, and therefore no interest.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
But seriously, guys, I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Hey, Waffleman. Alright, let's rotate someone out. And then, as a consequence, someone in. I'm hesitating on playing the Vanguard because I want to try something different than single player. Yay! I wasn't the worst. We're pretty even, actually, as far as contribution. Agreed, Tigzar. Word of mouth is way stronger than most people seem to understand. Oh, well, someone bowed out. Okay, hang on. So, Indiana Joe, what's your name? Because if I don't have on your origin, then... Oh, never mind, you're right there. I see you. I'll get Indiana Joe in, sure, why not? Invite... Invite... It's not letting me. I could do this last time, why can't I do this now? Ugh, not that. Now let's do this. Maybe that'll work. In the meantime, okay, so that was Soldier, which wasn't bad. Oh, I got a Solarian Infiltrator in those Inquisition cards. What's he got? Sticky grenade, tactical cloak, energy drain. Meh. No, thank you. Let's try a Puron Adept, see how that works out. Gotta make it really obvious it's me, so that nobody mistakes me for an enemy. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we can't actually change our faces or anything, which doesn't bother me that much. It's just kind of weird. It looks like Mass Effect 3, though, and that will later unlock another tint, another select, another color, which is some bullcrap, by the way, for the same reason it was back in Mass Effect 3. So both of these are primes. And that's a detonator. What do you mean, Probe? I mean, obviously I have a lot of YouTube stuff to work on. Okay, apparently Equalitas is not joining us. So let's try, let's see if I can invite... Oh, we can invite Indiana Joe this time. Let's see if it'll work now. Oh yeah, let's go see what other store stuff we got here. I have a loyalty pack from having Mass Effect 3. Open. Krogan Engineer. An Avenger 2. Junk. Something. And a sniper rod. Another thing. Another thing. Another thing. Another thing. The Raptor 1. Something. 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 Hey, Akalaka. Okay, I'm ready. Gotta make sure everyone's muted. There we go. We're good. I technically don't have any plans for streaming after this. Especially since, I don't know. I've got a billion YouTube things to do. So, I'm going to be focusing on YouTube stuff for the next couple of weeks. So, I have no idea what I'm going to stream next. I mean, I have the list of things to stream, but I don't know when I'm going to be streaming what.
We need to secure this position. Enemies on the move. Be ready.
Maybe Tigzar. Probably not, though. It's quicker if I don't stream it. And I have a lot of very large, long games to get through for the next few YouTubes, so I will probably go those offline. Off stream. My god, the entire initiative is at risk!
Go get 'em.
Shields down!
And I'm not tallying it up yet because I haven't decided if I'm getting any pluses or minuses for the multiplayer yet. So, that's why.
Enemies incoming.
Where? I'm guessing you missed my earlier speech, didn't you, Snark? That's fine. I don't blame you. I'm leaning very heavily towards it being a negative victory, because it was irritating me the entire way through single player. In fact, there were several cases. See, all we have is that thing at the top, which doesn't actually indicate position really at all. And there's a lot of areas where there's a lot of verticality and a lot of multiple tiers, like, well, kind of like this area, actually, but worse than this, where you're like, where the hell is this enemy? And the worst part is it keeps track of enemies from quite a distance. Sufficiently far of a distance, actually, that, in some cases, you're like, turning and it's like, oh god, there's an enemy over there, and that enemy's actually like 200 feet away. As opposed to the enemy that's like 5 feet away, you know? So I'm kind of thinking for the general lack of proper enemy and UI, HUD, radar thing, that this game might actually deserve a negative. I haven't decided, Ventures, but right now I'm leaning towards no.
Keep your guard up.
I mean, it's not like DLC having better story than vanilla game is unheard of as a concept.
Intelligence needs data from your location. Look for an entry point.
Ponytail physics. Plus story? We here in the initiative are now all at risk. Because those weird...
Bring me ammo!
Oh, right. Bring me ammo? Really? That's a line? I haven't decided what I'm going to think about this multiplayer so far. I mean, it's basically the same gameplay as single player. It's got a couple of different things about it, so that's neat. The box system, as ever, is bullcrap, just like it was in Mass Effect 3. And by the way, let me explain why it's bullcrap. Because I really want to get... I don't want to just be like, oh, it's crap that you have to do the money thing. No, that's not what I mean. The problem with the box system is that every character has, like, multiple customization options. So if you pull that character again, you get an unlock for the customization option. And every weapon has multiple levels. So every time you get a spare of the weapon, you get multiple weapons, right? You get a better version of that weapon. The reason that's bad is it basically adds even more random to the RNG, because instead of being like, oh, well, I picked up this guy or this weapon, now the chances of me getting something I actually want are higher. That's not really strictly true, because you could get that guy again, and again, and again, and again, and again. It basically increases the pool of random. Increases the number of sides on the dice, if you will, to encourage you to keep spending more money on more boxes. Which is a very interesting and, frankly, artificial way of trying to elongate the encouragement of wanting you to spend money on it. Ooh, almost went over. And yeah, there's also tons of characters. I mean, again, Mass Effect 3 had the same problem because there were quite a few characters that you could overall unlock in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. It added over time, admittedly, but still. So, I don't know. I don't think that deserves a negative by itself, but it's still bullcrap. God dang it. 3 hostiles remaining, and they're all on me! Yeah, I know, right, Sonoshi? I can't even envision that. I talked about that once with the mobile game thing, how there was a pack you could buy for $100 in a mobile game, and that was just something that I literally could not mentally comprehend. I know whales, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but I don't understand it, you know? I still don't. Even if I had, like, a blank check situation, if I just won the lottery, I still wouldn't spend $100 on multiplayer packs, or mobile games, or whatever. I just can't comprehend that. I'm not even intending that as judgment against people who do that. I just don't get it. I'm sure people do, Lava, because, I mean, we already know that Mass Effect 3's multiplayer is, in fact, still generating money, at least as of last check, which I think was like a couple months ago at this point.
Shields down!
Oh, come on. Fine. This is like the worst gun ever. It just bleeds ammo. I'm pretty sure I literally am spending more metal than the enemy is blood.
Key enemy personnel were tracked to that location. Take them out.
Whatever you say.
You know what? I just realized something. So as I mentioned, I didn't really have a problem with the boxes thing in Mass Effect 3 because I found a way around it. I basically set up a build designed around skills as opposed to guns, right? I actually did this with several characters. So the whole crates issue didn't really affect me personally that much in Mass Effect 3. However, because of the fact that they got rid of that 200% thing, rather cleverly, they have thus removed the availability of ignoring the guns. And that literally just occurred to me. And that's kind of insidious, now that I think about it. It's smart. It's a smart way to nerf functionality without looking like it, without being like, we're nerfing certain skills. Instead, it's just you can't move the cooldown past a certain point.
Take that target down.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, wow, Deacon. That's terrible. Damn it.
Teammate injured.
Well, at least I got behind cover. You're right! Hang on. How do I do that, Eric? Help me out.
Target eliminated.
Well, I do want that king bubble, but my point is, I have to lean on guns more than I otherwise would because of the fact that I can't avoid it. I can't lean on my skills. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God! And yeah, as Leander points out, it wasn't just the Vanguard build. Most of my builds were centered around skill use in Mass Effect 3's multiplayer. Let me die. Let me die. We'll finally find out what happens when I die.
Target's still in the field.
Ah, someone's alive.
Teammate injured.
Well, GG. We're in bronze, I want to remind you. Then again, I remember losing on bronze back in Mass Effect 3 when we were all level 1. You remember that? So it's not quite as bad as losing at level 20 in bronze.
Team's gone. Aborting the mission.
Yeah, we're all super dead here. Just like the Power Rangers, really. Alright, so Adept, not my thing. So, what else we got? Infiltrator is probably not my thing. What's the Krogan Engineer? Overload, Turret, Incinerate. That's not bad. We'll try that. First of all, let's get rid of this goddamn gun. Just get rid of it. Just unequip it. There we go. Ah, oh, that's better. Okay. I guess use that for like anything else. Okay. It's totally gonna be awesome, guys. Okay. Yes, it is, but not the same way, Venters. I will never be a Vanguard. Never. I'll be a purple Krogan. With the worst thing in the world. There we go. I will be a green... There we go. I will be an Ulthoi Krogan. Perfect. I'm ready. Look, Krogans are Klingons. They don't have any other culture. Let's just get along with it. Actually, I suppose I should do that. So sure, whatever. Let's see if this works like people tell me. As I have to go ahead and buy garbage packs to earn up to real packs. So sure. We get nothing. Nothing. A SMG, I think. Nothing. Nothing. Quick, let's buy another one. The same gun, except a slightly better version of it. Oh my god. I'm actually probably going to switch to the Charger. Human Infiltrator. Don't I already have Human Infiltrator? Oh, that, of course, that's the thing I was just talking about, isn't it? Isn't it? Yep. Now she's Human Infiltrator 2. Except now I have more customization options. Oh, yeah. Another Human Infiltrator. Man, this is just great right here. Nothing. Predator 2. Whoa. So, yet nothing. But I can switch to this thing at least. Never, Prog. Never. I wasn't buying the junk packs. I was buying the second junk packs, the ones that can actually include gear. The really basic packs actually cannot include gear. That's really sad, Deacon. Yeah, assuming I keep playing it long enough. Never know, we might make this a regular Sunday thing if it's fun enough. So far I'm leaning towards a negative for the game as a whole, for the whole lack of UI feature, and a positive to the multiplayer for being fun.
We need to secure this position.
I love the Krogan run animation.
Kind of misplaying my Autoball back home.
Yeah! Of course, Dr. Nimbus. Ask me anything. Anything at all. Just know that I will kill you if you ask the wrong question. Kill you mercilessly. What's my number 1 ability? Can anyone tell me what that is? Oh yeah! Oh, come on. It's too high for me to headbutt. I have to admit, this pistol, this SMG is probably the best gun I've used thus far, in multiplayer specifically. Obviously, I've had much better in single player. I actually tried out a bunch of different guns in single player off camera. You remember I asked you guys to warn me to do something back at the ship? The reason I did it off camera was it was very boring. I was just sitting down, looking at all the gun options for all 3 options. I was like, okay, I'm going to try this gun for here. I'm going to try this gun here. I'm going to try this gun here. And headbutt! Headbutt! And, yeah, it takes forever, and it wasn't very interesting. So that's why I just did it off camera.
Reinforcements.
Good game.
The Game of Tyranny is a top-down isometric style RPG made by Obsidian, which is very good.
Enemies headed your way.
As for which path I did the... Well, it's actually the only good path, so I'll just call it the good path. And leave it at that. Nobody needs poo, let's be honest. That was hurt. Excellent, Deacon. Soon you shall know my suffering. The hell's my turret? Seriously. Tyranny is an amazing game. I did a review on it, Dr. Nimbus. Go watch that. I also did a full premiere run on it. Go watch that. If you want the short answer, the review's up. If you want the long answer, the premiere run's up. I do those reviews for a reason, damn it. Oh my god, I don't care if I have a new driver ready. Shut up. Now is not the time. Ah! God! Frickin' I don't know! Hang on. Exit. Forever. And never come back. There we go. Okay.
You rock.
Yeah, you know what? I think I agree, Victory. It's just... weird design.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
No, I didn't, Sonoshi. I even switched its slot. Which I mean, usually doesn't matter, but you never know. No change whatsoever in performance. So I have no idea why my GPU is underperforming my 970. I'm this close to just putting the 970 back into the rig.
We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
It's okay, I'm not fertile. That has got to be the weirdest thing to say ever. It's okay, guys. It's cool. I'm not fertile.
Target eliminated.
And I can headbutt with the best of it. See? I haven't actually played anything else yet, Sean. I've been too busy doing this. I don't think I'm really hid behind this thing. I think I'm too big.
Take that target down.
If 1100 watts is enough for the video card, then I am officially doing something wrong. No. No.
Teammate injured.
No!
Reading a flatline.
Seriously, though. If 1100 is not enough, I'm doing something seriously wrong.
Hang in there, Ace. Squad member down. You got them all.
It's fun. Kinda meh. I'm seriously considering giving a plus just for the fun of the multiplayer, because it is fun, and that deserves to be acknowledged.
Just 3 hostiles
Get back here! Get back here! Oh, there's a black hole. No, Dr. Nimbus. I have made my own videos, and I've played through the game. I have no need to watch another video on it.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Enemies incoming.
I mean, if I really have to buy a new PSU... Keep in mind, this one is not old. This one is less than a year old as of right now. Cut the edges! Cut the edges! Okay. Wait, no! It's because they're Canadian. That's clearly the problem, right, guys? It's easy to just put it up into a nice little box and label it something and say that's what the problem is. Something being genuinely fun and wanting to encourage me to keep doing it is something that I think should deserve a plus. Something being serviceable or functional does not. If this was just, yeah, okay, then it would not deserve a plus at all. But this is actually pretty fun. And I can see myself getting invested enough in this to, A, keep doing this with viewers, you know, week after week, at least for a while, and B, actually be invested enough to try and increase my levels and figure out who I'm good at and upgrade them and set up their kit, you know, that kind of thing. Power is a tool, Dr. Nimbus. Power literally means the ability to do.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
So that should answer your question. So one thing that I actually like is I am less mobile as a Krogan. Like, this is just the same, but my dash is... It's either the fact that I'm larger, but I don't think it is, because I noticeably go less when I do the mid-air dash. And that makes sense. I'm a giant freaking Krogan, you know? I am glad the jump wasn't nerfed, though. So the jump is the same, but the dash is less. Or I'm on crack. Both are possible. For Tachanka! For Rannoch! For Rex! My brood for Rex! So now here's the real question, guys. I've made a policy, every time I do one of these actual reviews where I have the pluses and minuses, to not take into account corporate policies. For example, I didn't give any negatives to Mankind Divided for the garbage they put into their little multiplayer mode. You remember that? Even though I absolutely could have, because it was a cluster that was terrible and awful and, frankly, your usual disgusting corporate politics at work there, right? Do you think I should maintain that perspective and just focus on the game? Or should I do what every other reviewer does? And give in to the dark side of the review. With each passing moment, I make myself more their servant. There we go. I finally got a good spot for my turret. Oh, God. I mention it because, in my honest opinion, the bullcrap they pull with the card system and the whole multiple, you know, oh, you got another infiltrator, you know, increasing the RNG thing, is something I would definitively call a negative. But that's a corporate thing, not a game thing. You know what I mean? Hey, Griffin. I think you're the second player on right now. Hey, Jesus, no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Don't be mad. No, actually, it's military would be the correct answer to that statement. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Save me. Save me. Save me from my stupidity. No.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
And I've heard the Elcor banter. I don't know if it's true or not, because PB is the kind of person who lies a lot about herself, as I found out during her loyalty
Sources
mission.
say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that data.
It was the only way! I have to headbutt it for great justice. Oh, dear God. God, those suicide bots are just the worst. I'm in cover, I'm just a fat ass.
I'm reading a flat line.
I think I won't. I think I will continue my policy of not keeping that kind of stuff in mind when it comes to that, so... I will not give a negative for the cards, bullcrap. Just like I wouldn't if this was Mass Effect 3. And because they did the literal exact same thing in Mass Effect 3. For the exact same reason, no less.
Squad member down.
No.
Good save!
Thank you. Oh. God, I have so little maneuverability, it's taken some getting used to. I kind of like playing this one, though.
Loud and clear.
This is a fun one. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of guys. I say that as low maneuverability might get me killed. Whoa, a destroyer! Yeah, that is pretty crap victory. I can't actually argue that. And we're on bronze. I can't even imagine doing that some gold.
Stay sharp.
Damn right, Sean. Classes are defined, Ethel, which is kind of weird, actually.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
You know what? That's an interesting point. See, here's the thing. Classes are defined. And you know why the classes are defined instead of letting you play whatever like you do in single player? So that there's more things for the RNG for the card system, just like there's more, just like the other thing I said. Because that's the only reason to do that, is to force you to pick up more units in the hope of getting the ability loadout that you want, rather than being able to pick the ability loadout that you want. Oh geez, Destroyer. Master, destroy us! Go up! Damn. Okay, look, I know you're a Krogan. There we go. Oh god, 2 destroyers.
Squad member down.
Oh god. Well, I distracted the destroyer. Zzz.
Teammate injured.
God damn it. I got the destroyers up on the roof, though.
Good save!
I'm reading a flat line.
Crap. Hey, 76. What's up? Oh, he's alive. Okay.
I'm reading a flat line.
Yeah, I'm reading a lot of flatlines right now. I'm starting to think that's a trend. So anyways, yeah, because of the fact that it's actually limiting your class loadout, in addition to everything else, is kind of crap. I don't think it's worth a negative maybe. I mean, actually, what I should probably say is that it's probably worth a negative, and therefore detracts from the positive I was going to give for the general enjoyment for this. I don't know. I need to think on that some more.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
Not in a billion years, 10 billion, no. Not until Andromeda 3 absurdity. That's a good question, Dakota. I don't know. Yeah, we're still on bronze. See, okay, here's what I'm debating. First of all, the lack of HUD and UE features is, to me, a fairly significant negative. Well, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Is a fairly small negative. Therefore, not a whole negative by itself. The fact that we can't pick and choose our class like we can in single player, and therefore are limited to characters. See, here's why I'm going to call that a negative. I think I am going to give that a negative, and here's why. If we could just pick our race, they could still have the multiple people. They could still have the multiple different races and have like bonuses, like Krogan get more health and reduced mobility, and Turians get more shields and reduced mobility, or Asari get better biotic powers. They could make there be racial bonuses, and therefore a reason to play a given race other than just cosmetics, and therefore still have things to unlock as you go through the box, the crate system. But it would be less things to unlock, and because it's less things to unlock, we want there to be as many things to unlock as possible in order to increase that RNG factor and encourage people to buy more crates. Ergo, I think that does deserve a negative. That plus the lack of HUD feature, I think, combined defines a negative, and that sucks. I am still going to give a plus to the gameplay for being really fun. I'm just also going to give a negative to gameplay for everything I just said. God damn it. Okay, so Brigwin's popping out. Let's get in... Who else have we got? I don't really have a list. Eric. Let's get Eric in here. Get in here, Eric. Okay, so I did like Krogan. So, Krogan's on the maybe list. What, the fact that you can basically set up whatever, Trill? We're done with Story 76. I ran around doing a lot of side stuff and loyalty stuff, and it was just meh. Yeah, let's buy some more boxes really quick. So see, the supply pack cannot contain gear. Don't ever buy that. The basic pack can contain gear and items. The advanced pack, which is 4 times as much, by the way, can include a rare and always includes an uncommon. No, I cannot, Eric. I have sent a through Origin invite. You should also theoretically be able to, like, click me and hit go. I know other people have been doing it. So yeah, let's keep doing basic packs for now. What do we get? Nothing. 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 Charger 3, something I'll actually use. Nothing. 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 Oh, I don't have enough. I know, right, King Bubble? I don't have anyone else to pick right now. And I'm not going to play Vanguard. I refuse. I could try Infiltrator. You know what, I'm going to try Infiltrator. I usually don't like Infiltrator-style gameplay, but I'm going to at least try it and see how it is. So first of all, let's get rid of the Viper. Put on the Charger 3 that I have now. Really? Oh my god, that's actually worse than I thought it was. Okay. That's just... wow. Okay, whatever. So, let's see... Incinerate, Cloak, and Grenade. Let's do... Cloak? What's Cloak give me? The writing was average, Blue. to summarize, it was very aggressively average. I think we'll go with this. Krogan infiltrator. Krogans do not intentionally infiltrate, though. Or am I thinking of the Geth? Alright, gotta be super obvious that it's us. Come on. Yeah. Let's go with a third color. Let's just be really wonky looking. Ooh, red. There we go. Perfect. No one will confuse us for anyone else. We will be very obvious that it's us. Whoops. Oh. Reyes? Reyes. God, remind me who Reyes was. Oh, right. He was the spy working with the Angarans. He was okay. I mean, he was one of the better side characters, I'd say, along with Reika. Damn right, Kemek. People will see me and melt. But yeah, Blue, my summary, I gave a whole speech earlier, but the summary is, I feel like they took the outline of what was going to be the script, you know, the bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point of the script, and then that was just the script. No, I don't, King Bubble, because it wasn't involved with the other major quests. To infinity and beyond. I don't know. I haven't tabulated yet, Venters. This is probably the last thing I'm going to do before actually giving my score, though. It will probably be a net positive, but I will not overall recommend it. It also doesn't build them up, Kemek. No build-up, and no establishment, no build-up, and no lingering. I don't know what else to call that. Oh, cool. Check it out. Exciting space battle! I lost my damn shields, guys. The Angara were well done. The Angara were one of the two pluses I gave to the story, because the culture of the Angara was actually fairly well developed and fairly well presented, and I liked it. Everyone loves the Telltale streams.
Just 3 hostiles remaining. Good. Stay sharp.
That was weird. I couldn't aim up while stealthing. Or I was, and it just wasn't working. Absolutely, Tixar.
Enemies headed your way.
A lot of the script really needed some obvious polish. It doesn't help that, and I don't feel like I'm spoiling too much by saying this, so for those of you avoiding spoilers, you can hear my following sentence without worry. it doesn't help that when we reached the third to last mission of the main plot, it felt like the end of the first act of a story. Like, if this was a proper story, if this was Witcher 3, I'll just say it like that, that would have been the end of Act 1. By contrast, Witcher 3 did the exact opposite of that, where we were, like, it felt like we were at the end of Act 4, approaching the finale, and that was actually the end of Act 1.
Heads down! Shields are out!
Three more to go.
Well, that would be voice acting, Leander, which I am admittedly considering separate. If you look at the lines on the paper, and if you look at the way that they fleshed out their culture through the random banter, the dialogues, like I did a lot of running around on the city, the Angaran city, and there was a lot of fleshing out of their culture on that city, which added to that plus. The ending left many dangling threads, yes. At least 4 that I could count. Let's see. Who are what the Ket really are? Who are what the Remnant really are? Who are what the Scourge really is? And, of course, my favorite, the Solarian arc. Not Solarian, excuse me, Quarian arc. Which was so obvious and overt, they actually spent an entire cutscene on, hey, by the way, the Quarian arc's coming. BT dubs.
Shields down!
One problem gone.
It does, Venters, but I'm not necessarily sure if that's a good thing. If the DLC is just more of the same story-wise, in terms of the quality of the storytelling and the writing, then that's not interesting to me. Of course, the only way to know that will be to actually play it myself, which, we'll see.
Ammo's dry!
The Angaran have multiple aspects to their culture. It's not something I can summarize with a single sentence, which is one of the things I liked about it. There's this great quest where it was actually just a go talk to guys quest, but it was really well done because so they have a policy where only so many people are allowed on the main homeworld at a time, a lotto, if you will. Now, they use that as a medium of trade. They regularly go about and actually trade slots in order to, as a medium of currency, because it's something that they value as a people. So, a friend of someone else had traded his slot in order to get to be at the city for X period of time. However, as a result of the fact that we were there, the members of the initiative, several of those slots were suddenly reallocated by the local government to be to us, because they still had only finite resources and finite locations. So we were taking up slots that the Angaran normally would. Now, he was still compensated. He still got the payment in terms of goods and services for him giving up his slot. But as a result of that, there's this whole cultural backlash thing, because most of the people who are the initiative members didn't even know that this was a thing. And so it's your job as the Pathfinder, because you're the player character and you're the only one who actually gets anything done, to go around, figure this out, and then try to make it right. The method I chose, particularly in that one, was to say, we will also pay for our slots. Anytime we send anybody to that city, whose name I can't even think of right now, we will pay for it just the same as an Angaran would. And I like that!
Enemies headed your way.
That was some good stuff. That was some good culture. I liked it. Ow. Anyways, damn it. There, I got to cover. For what exchange? Green bubble.
Go get him.
Oh, that? I don't know, because I wanted to... because I liked the idea, and because it seemed logical to me that we would honor their traditions, and in so doing, and continue to strengthen the bonds between our people, which benefit both of us. I mean... No, this works great. It's just think of it like playing a rogue.
Hostiles en route.
You sneak right up to the enemy, and just unload in their face. Oh god, Leander, that sounds horrible, and that sounds like a mech.
Tiger on the field.
Where? God damn it. Right, I don't have the ammo to shoot my frickin' grenade.
Watch yourself.
I don't know, probably until 9, 10, something like that. So Kirmor... Oh yes, the Battle of Kirmoran. It was cool. I don't have any thoughts about it other than the fact that it was awesome. I mean, I don't know. And yes, that did feel like a finale. The only reason I didn't know it was only reason I knew it wasn't a finale was because people had pretty much spoiled for me that it was not the finale. I need to do that.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Watch yourself.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Honestly, the thing I found most interesting about the Ket was the subversion of the fact that there are more Ket, and that Archon is just the regional commander.
For an entry point.
What else is interesting about the Unguard? I don't know. Go watch the streams, Dr. Nimbus. They have communal families. I don't mean clans in the strictest sense of the word. I mean communal families, as in families will adopt each other. Ooh, this hurts. And, God dang it. And as a result of adopting each other, well, they become exactly what it would sound like. Now, the thing is, they always keep track of who their true mother is and who their true father is and all that fun stuff. But, God damn it. But there are actually laws and customs involving not allowing, you know, your true child, your two children, or your true parents to actually matter more than your other ones, basically. That's great to one, I guess? I don't know. If you got $10 to burn on a game that's really irritating because it's basically nothing but PvP, by all means, go for it. Yes, that's right, Mario PvP.
Shield down.
What else do they do? What else do the Endurance do? No, Super Mario Maker is on a real console, not a phone. Yeah, I said that. Bring it. Screw you, mobile games!
We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
The Angarans constantly talk about how they're super emotional. I don't actually think that's true. I mean, other than the fact that they don't demonstrate it through voice acting, which is just an aspect of bad voice acting, most of their culture seems more centered around the concept of demonstration, I think is the word I want to use. In fact, if I was to compare them to an existing culture that I know quite well, I would call them Romulans. Now, usually when people think Romulans, they think deceit and treachery and lies and all that fun stuff. And you're a racist for thinking that. Congratulations. No, I'm kidding. But in all sincerity, the Romulans are very much hard on sleeve, and they demonstrate through action. They are very action-oriented culture.
Lock my damn shield!
The way that Geordi actually got through to that one Romulan in that wonderful episode whose name I can't think of right now was through his actions and through demonstrating what he was willing to actually do. Similarly, that's actually what caused Tomalak to stand down,
I'm reading a flatline.
where otherwise he wouldn't have because of political expediency, because they care that much about demonstrable action. So the so the Angarans are pretty much the same thing, is what I'm trying to say. You do something, and they will take serious notice of the fact that you did. Not that you said you would, but that you did it. And almost all of the major quests involving them, especially the loyalty missions, loyalty missions, I really should say, for Jal, involved you doing, and in so doing, proving your point. It's one of the reasons why the Moshai, or however you say her name, so quickly turned to your side of the cause. It wasn't because you were super convincing, it was because you did things that helped her personally and her people politically.
Full team secure. Good work.
Victor, I've been afraid of that for years. Yeah, 36-hour game was too short. It's true, though. I really love Romulan culture, too. They don't go into it all that often, but every time they do, it's fascinating. A tabletop stream? Well, ironically enough, we're doing one of those tonight. No joke. For the political game. But what you're thinking of? No. The last few times I tried that, it was extremely unpopular. Today's the last day, actually. Period. You gonna go get more taquitos? Question mark. I remember when mobile gaming was first becoming a thing, and people were confused why I was against it, because they just thought it literally meant mobile gaming, and I had to clarify what handheld gaming was versus mobile gaming, because I am hugely in favor of handheld gaming, and always have been, ever since the original Game Boy. I have, Dr. Nimbus. I've even played it. It's a lot of fun. Secret Hitler is astonishingly fun, and surprisingly kid-friendly. Which is funny, but it's true. Lost communication with something. I didn't do bad as Infiltrator, so I actually kind of liked Infiltrator better than I thought I would. With a real gun, that might be actually fun. And of course, the most important thing, I now have money. Let's buy some garbage. I did and I didn't, Leander. Every time he started to grow on me, he would then piss me off. It was very back and forth. Yeah, thank God for that victory. That we have already lost certain developers to mobile gaming, and I'm not going to go into names because I don't feel like getting into it. But yeah. Okay, so... Oh, Mom is going to go get taquitos. Woo! Have I given a plus to the game? I did. I gave a plus for it for being fun, and I gave a negative for the design around the skills and the other problems. So yeah, I've already done that. Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Eric. Mum officially moved pretty close to Vegas. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with... Well, no. That wasn't... I think I'll stick with Infiltrator, actually. This was actually quite fun. The problem with skills is that it's... You know what? It's actually complicated, Volcanto. It would take a while to explain. So just trust me when I say there's a problem with it. And it has to do with greed. The end. Okay, what color isn't represented here? Pink. We need to have like a bright pink. So we've got pink, green, blue. Or maybe white? We'll do white. There we go. You know, I don't think I played my Solarian, did I? The Solarian is an infiltrator who has energy drain instead of incinerate, so I probably wouldn't actually use him. But he's otherwise the same as my human infiltrator, who is better in every way, because she has incinerate, and because she's human. And we all know humans are just way better than Solarians, right? Right? I'm super stealthy, you guys. You don't even know. Oh yeah, I should level up a bit. Ooh, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Oh yeah, I really wish Deutsch was on right now, because I've got something to share which just made my morning. You guys have no idea. It made me laugh so hard. Oh.
Hostile territory, people. Secure this position and stay sharp. I have arrived.
Well, I'm not actually a fan of tea. I had to quit caffeine a long time ago. I was fond of plain green tea for a while there, though. It's fun. There's some bullcrap about it, but it's fun. Okay, Deutsch. And everyone else. So I wake up this morning and someone made a comment on one of my FF7 videos. He said, wow, I had to shut... This is paraphrasing. Wow, I had to shut down the video after you made it so obvious that you're a homophobe. And my speech about being anti-LGBT or whatever it is. So guys, thank God for YouTube comments on the internet. I would never have known I was actually a homophobe if not for the fact... that some random idiot decided to tell me I was on the internet.
Get to cover!
3 more to go.
I know, right? Yeah, by the way, for those of you not aware, I used to live with a guy named Bill. Eric can attest to this, who was gay. Among many other examples of the fact that that's incredibly not true. Now, the funny part, the reason he said this, I made a comment about how I didn't care for certain aspects of the Cloud infiltrating Don Corneo mission, right? Now, I would think it's fairly obvious that what I was actually referring to was the whole forced prostitution, sex slave, human trafficking kind of thing. And that's what I was referring to. To be blunt, that is something that makes me feel rather uncomfortable. However, he took that as saying it was me trying to be sly about hiding my secret anti-gay agenda. I'm sorry, I can't even say it. My anti-gay agenda.
Teammate injured.
Oh crap. Coming. Jeez, he's way over here. Gotcha.
Hang on!
Oh yeah, can't forget the trapdoor that leads people into the sewers from his bedroom. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the blood on the floor and the torture dungeons. Yeah, there was a lot of really messed up things there. But no, apparently I'm super horrible.
Three left. Go get him. That hurt them. Be ready.
Like I said, King Bubble, it made me laugh. What, you mean the torture and the horribleness, Deutsch?
Upload it before they lock us out.
I mean, ugh. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not in favor of torture. I know, that's a super political statement to make, but personally, I'm not in favor of torture. Oh, dear God. Oh, wait, no, that's an ally. It's an ally. We're cool. We're cool. Oh, I know, Zoan. That's why it made me laugh. It was a good way to start my day. Like, for about a second, I was like, what the hell, and was actually angry. And then my brain kicked in, and I'm like, wait, really? This is what you're going with?
Fragment uploaded.
Now, just to make this abundantly clear, even though I've already actually said this, I'm one of those people who said in the proper remake of FF7, assuming that it is a proper remake, they'd better have the Cloud cross-dressing scenes because it's funny and well done and part of the game, and yeah. But no, clearly I'm against that. Like, if I was in charge... Okay, let me actually put it this way. It's funny is not actually the word I want to use. The tone of FF7, despite being a very serious, very dark game, also has moments of severe levity. Now, it's Japanese cultural levity, which is different than American cultural levity, but it's very much there. There's a lot of... I think Kay put it best. There's a lot of silly in FF7. And you know what? I like the silly in FF7. I think there should be more silly in FF7. So, again, if I was in charge of the proper remake of FF7, all the silly would still be there, and I hope they don't get rid of it. We don't actually know, and let's be honest, we probably won't know for several trillion years at this point. Damn it. What's the hell, dear? Oh, don't tell me you're doing it too. Come on, man. You're better than that. Don Corneo better be in the remake. Oh god, so one that freaking... Oh, that show. How do you like that show, Zoan? I mean, no judgment, legitimately. I just actually can't understand liking that show. I mean, I could think of one episode of the animated series that I actually enjoy. It's the one where we go through the Guardian of Forever to see Spock in the past. You remember that one? It's actually referenced in some of the episodes of the live-action series. God dang, he's way over there. Don Corneo voiced by Vin Diesel. You know what? He'd have a ball with a role like that. He could do it, too. Ahoy, hoy, hoy! Ahoy, hoy, hoy, hoy! Especially, it would be perfect. Okay, you remember the scene in Wu-Tai? You remember the scene in Wu-Tai where Yuffie has been kidnapped and Elena, has been kidnapped. And it's like, oh god, who is the person behind this? And the Shinra theme starts up. And it's like, oh god, what are we gonna do? It's you! And then the camera pans over and it's hoi hoi hoi! And it's freaking Cordio. Imagine that scene with Vin Diesel doing like a perfectly deadly serious tone as he's off camera like, yes, it is I. At last I have returned to those who wronged me. Just picture Vin Diesel hamming it up there with like a super serious, you know, that super low pitch he does occasionally. You can't keep up, don't stop. I can't even do it. I can't even get my voice as low as his goes. They had a whole trailer about that, actually, King Bubble, which was kind of funny that that was one of the selling points they wanted to sell us on the game for.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Whoops.
Intel says the cat left genetic survey.
Only a little bit, Dandelion. I'm not really much of a puzzle game person, and I'm even less of a... I hesitate to call it a dating sim, but I don't know what else to call it, kind of a person, so... I didn't really get into it that much, is what I'm trying to say here. Gosh darn it. Favorite thing about the Protoss? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with their aesthetics. Their architecture is phenomenal. Look at me, not them. Oh god, no one's rezzing them, are they? Crap. I'm actually out of ammo. I don't remember where all the ammo crates are in this level. No, I have not played Professor Layton, and I never will. Okay, ammo get.
There's still enemy tech on the field. Shut it down.
Come on, come on, come on. God damn it. Well, I almost got it. Wow! I just got one shot. Yikes.
Enemy tech shut down.
Ah, well. Back to my Chipotle burrito. Home.
In your deck.
Whoop! I'm up! Ah!
Hang in there, Apex.
Yes, Starker? It's kind of a weird question. Hell, I personally have come up with at least 2 different ways that they can make Warcraft 4 work without discontinuing WoW, so I'm sure the brain geniuses at Blizzard, who are actually paid to do that kind of stuff for a living, could come up with something. Favorite dinosaur? I've always been fond of the T-Rex. Yes, I know, he's not actually that awesome, and I don't care because I saw Jurassic Park, and he was awesome in Jurassic Park. So I'm gonna go with the old T-Rex.
Lost my damn shield.
I also lost my damn shields in Jurassic Park, so that's related.
3 more to go. Good. Stay sharp.
Oh god, Saldir. I mean, I was keeping a list, but then I stopped, so I'm gonna just say no. It's not a remake, guys. Let's make this 100% clear. The StarCraft remaster is not a remake. And I'm not just trying to be pedantic. Proper terminology for this kind of thing is important, especially since so many people who make video games don't understand proper terminology or deliberately go out of their way to use the wrong terms as a marketing gimmick. I mean, how many times have you heard a company say, here's a new remake for this game, and it was actually a remaster or a port, you know? So I'm actually happy that they're literally calling this a remaster, because that's what it actually is. I don't know, Luxia. I really liked Jurassic World. But then again, I tend to like, you know, movies and games that other people don't, so what the hell do I know? Uh-oh. Oh, come on! I didn't even see what got me. I mean, obviously it was a raider, but I didn't see what actually did it.
Ammo's dry.
Tortillas or sandwiches? Ooh, that's a tough one. What kind of bread for the sandwiches? If we're talking just plain old, like, flat sandwich bread of boring, then I'll go with tortillas any day. But if we're talking, like, hoagies, like real bread...
I need ammo.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on, Hole.
Yay, GG. Depends on the Subway, Luxia, but I've had Subways that have very nice bread. Any bread and any filling. Oh, well then, sandwiches, obviously. Sandwiches are just superior to tortillas, duh. I think I'm going to stick with Infiltrator, as weird of a choice as that is. I've always been fond of flour tortillas over corn tortillas. Never been a corn tortilla guy. As far as... I've also had another kind of tortilla, and I don't know what to call it. I haven't had it since I lived in Southern California, though, so I can't talk to that one. Does anybody else want to hop in? It just occurred to me, haven't really been doing a thing here. Equalitas obviously is playing single player. Bragwin had to bow out. Deacon's in. Eric's in. Indiana's in. No big preference on that one, King Bubble. I'm not that picky. Now, as far as, I keep getting third place, so I guess I'm doing something right. Well, I don't know if I have anyone else trying to hop in. Yeah, I think you're right, so... one, I think we're locked in. Favorite pizza place? A local place that doesn't actually exist anymore back in KC. After that, Round Table, which is on the West Coast. I don't know, Takara. DLC, maybe? Or maybe they just didn't want to use it? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and chop off the local recording and tabulate, shall we? It was down by where Gary used to live, like forever ago. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pluses, and 2 pluses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minuses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 minuses there. Oof. So that leaves us... Oh. That... Oh. So, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mass Effect Andromeda is at... is literally barely net positive. Just barely. There's the final score right there. Wow. That's sad. No, Darker. I never got anyone over to do that. Well, there you go. There's my final tabulation for Andromeda. -2 to story net. +3 to gameplay net. Now, I want to clarify something, because I lump gameplay in with several things. So, oh, you're right. That's actually a +2. I'm sorry. God, I can't math. My bad, my bad. It's actually +2 to gameplay. My bad. So, God, it's even worse. But I do want to clarify, a lot of the gameplay negatives were things that were related to the UI and things that were related to graphics or sound issues. Almost, in fact, the majority of the gameplay negatives were related to that. The one thing that really has been carrying this game is the combat, not the gameplay. But I want to be clear, the combat is actually quite fun. The running around and exploring is okay, still enjoyable, but running around and fighting things was actually legitimately fun. So, take it for what it's worth.